Hello, and welcome back to Prachin Technology. Today, we're about to delve into one of the most haunting tales of the 20th century, the Chernobyl disaster. But before we dive into this chilling narrative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such intriguing content. In the heart of Ukraine, nestled between rivers and vast forests, stood the city of Pripyat. A city that was once bustling with life now stands as a ghost town, a chilling reminder of the devastating power of nuclear energy when it spirals out of control. But let's rewind to a time before the disaster, to a time when Pripyat was a thriving city. Pripyat was home to the workers of the Chernobyl Nuclear Power Plant and their families. The city was young, vibrant, and full of life, a testament to the Soviet Union's technological prowess. The Chernobyl Nuclear Power Plant was the pride of the nation, a symbol of progress and power. Little did they know, this symbol of progress would soon become a harbinger of disaster. On the fateful night of April 26, 1986, the lives of the people of Pripyat and indeed the world would change forever. Today, we're going to take you through that chilling night and the events that followed, painting a vivid picture of the disaster that still haunts the world today. So sit back, brace yourself, and let's journey back to the night that changed everything. Picture this. It's the dead of night, April 26, 1986. The heart of Ukraine is silently ticking away, blissfully unaware of the impending disaster. At the Chernobyl Nuclear Power Plant, the workers are carrying out a test on the reactor Unit 4. But something goes awry. The reactor's core starts to overheat, and before anyone can comprehend what's happening, an explosion tears through the night, shaking the very foundations of the power plant. The explosion is so powerful that it blows the 1,000-ton protective casing off the reactor, exposing the nuclear heart of Chernobyl to the world. A second explosion follows, and a cloud of radioactive material begins to rise into the night sky, carried by the wind towards unsuspecting towns and cities. Firefighters and plant workers rush to the scene, battling the flames and the rising tide of radiation. They are the first responders, the first victims, the first heroes of Chernobyl. They fight the fire with everything they have, but the radioactive smoke is relentless. It spirals upwards, reaching higher and higher, spreading the invisible poison far and wide. In the nearby town of Pripyat, people are sleeping, oblivious to the disaster unfolding just 2 kilometers away. The radioactive cloud looms over them, silently seeping into their homes, their lives, their futures. It's not until the next day that they'll start to feel the effects: headaches, coughs, a metallic taste in their mouths. But by then, it's already too late. And so, the night of April 26, 1986, becomes the night that changed everything. It's the night that turned Chernobyl into a synonym for disaster, the night that plunged the world into a nuclear nightmare. It's the night that exposed the dangers of nuclear power, the night that showed us how our quest for energy can lead to our downfall. This was the beginning of a nightmare for the people of Chernobyl. As the chaos unfolds, the town of Pripyat, situated just 2 kilometers from the reactor, becomes a ghost town in the blink of an eye. Imagine the sheer panic, the confusion, the fear. More than 50,000 people, mothers, fathers, children, friends, neighbors, all pouring into the streets, their lives uprooted in an instant. The sounds of sirens piercing the night, the urgent cries of officials trying to maintain order amidst the pandemonium, and then the deafening silence as the last bus departs, leaving behind an eerie, abandoned landscape. Homes that once echoed with laughter now stand silent, a chilling testament to the speed and severity of the evacuation. Personal belongings strewn around, half-eaten meals left on tables, toys forgotten in the rush, all poignant reminders of the lives that were once lived here, their lives forever altered by an invisible adversary. The fallout of Chernobyl was far-reaching. In the wake of the disaster, a deadly cloud of radioactive material cast a long dark shadow, not just over Chernobyl, but across the world. This invisible enemy didn't just target buildings or landscapes, it seeped into the very fabric of life itself, altering the DNA of those in its path. Radiation doesn't discriminate, it affected everyone and everything in its path, from the brave workers at the reactor to the unsuspecting residents of Pripyat. to the innocent wildlife in the surrounding forests. The people suffered from acute radiation sickness, their bodies becoming battlegrounds in a war they didn't choose. Families were torn apart, lives were shattered, and dreams were left unfulfilled. But it wasn't just the humans who suffered. The very ecosystem surrounding Chernobyl faced unimaginable changes. The lush forests turned into a haunting, radioactive wilderness. The fauna, exposed to high levels of radiation, underwent startling mutations. The area, once teeming with life, became a haunting testament to the destructive power of human error. Yet, in the face of such adversity, life proved its resilience. The forests slowly reclaimed the land, the animals adapted to their new environment, and humans, though faced with unimaginable hardships, found ways to endure. The fallout of Chernobyl was indeed far-reaching, but so too was the indomitable spirit of life itself. Today, the Chernobyl exclusion zone serves as a stark reminder of the disaster's long-term effects. The ghost town of Pripyat, the abandoned homes, the silent playgrounds, they all tell a story of a time when life was abruptly interrupted. But it's not just a story of destruction, it's a story of resilience, of nature's incredible ability to adapt and survive. It's a story of the human spirit, of our capacity to endure, to learn, and to grow. As we delve deeper into the fallout of Chernobyl, we're not just uncovering the horrors of the past, we're learning invaluable lessons for the future. We're reminded of the potential consequences of our actions, of the delicate balance that exists between us and the world we inhabit. The very ecosystem surrounding Chernobyl faced unimaginable changes. But in those changes, we find a strange kind of hope, a hope that even in the face of the most devastating disasters, life finds a way to endure. Fast forward to today, and the Chernobyl exclusion zone remains a chilling reminder of the horrors unleashed that fateful day. The once bustling city of Pripyat now stands frozen in time, a ghost town echoing with the whispers of its past. A rusted Ferris wheel, an abandoned kindergarten, the decaying blocks of flats, all stand as silent witnesses to the devastation. But in this eerie quietude, life is finding a way. Unlikely wildlife blooms in the radiation-soaked landscape, a testament to nature's resilience. Wolves, deer, and even bears have claimed this forbidden territory as their own, reclaiming the land that was once stolen from them. Amidst this wild resurgence, a dedicated group of scientists braves the dangers of the exclusion zone. They're on a mission to unravel the mysteries of Chernobyl, studying the effects of radiation on the environment and its inhabitants. Their relentless pursuit of knowledge is a beacon of hope in this desolate landscape. Scientists, risking their own lives, work tirelessly to understand the long-term health implications and protect future generations from the lingering effects of radiation. The Chernobyl disaster serves as a reminder that nature is powerful and our actions can have far-reaching consequences. This tragic event speaks volumes about human vulnerability and the devastating impacts of our technological missteps. It's a stark lesson on the importance of safety, responsibility, and preparedness when dealing with forces as potent as nuclear energy. The tale of Chernobyl also tells us about resilience, the power of the human spirit, and our collective responsibility to protect the world we share. It shows us the importance of transparency, of acknowledging our mistakes, and of learning from them to prevent such catastrophes in the future. As we reflect on the past, let's carry forward the lessons from this haunting tale. Let's strive for a world where we respect and understand the forces we harness, where we prioritize safety over haste, and where we hold ourselves accountable for our actions. Let us cherish the world we inhabit, protect it with vigilance, and ensure that the haunting memories of Chernobyl serve as a reminder of the consequences of our actions.